Hey everybody, Dominic Esposito, your drill instructor. You caught me. Yeah, I had a strike 3 on a really tough shot, so I just had to shoot it till I was pretty confident I'm gonna just not miss it anymore. Okay, great to see everybody. Thanks for joining us, and to our sponsors and all of you fans and friends. Okay, I'm getting some mail for several days. Hey, Wheelchair George, my buddy, God bless you, I love you, man. How are you out there in California? All the wheelchair pool players. And man, you guys are an amazing group. Listen, all the rest of you, if you want to know how to really shoot some serious pool and have some fun, get in one of those chairs. You got to wheel and shoot and do it all at the same time at this level. Man, you guys are amazing. Okay, and tonight I'm going to share some things with you that I'm getting some requests regarding kicking, banking, trying to use the diamonds on the table to figure out certain shots. But I'm going to tell you in advance, unless you'd like this clinic to run for like 3 or 4 hours right now, all you got to do is go to the drillinstructor.us. Okay? I mean, on there, I have classes on there. I'm teaching all 7 1-rail kicking systems, all 7 2-rail kicking systems, all of the 3-rail diamond, the 4-rail diamond, the 5-rail diamond system. I'm teaching multiple single-rail kicks, double rail kicks, and even using the bank rail angle calculator and all of these other amazing things. And I believe right now Cat might still have the Memorial Weekend, which thank you for all of your most incredible dedication, service, and for your lives, for all of you who have made our freedoms what we have today. Thank you for that we've celebrated our Memorial Day. I really am honored every time I get to even think of myself as the drill instructor being in among such an elite group of people that have loved us and gave their life for us. And that said, tonight's show, I want to talk to you about a variety of things that have to do with diamonds, measuring diamonds, and making them relative to your kicks, caroms, your banks. But I do want you to know in advance, on DITV, you have just like hours and hours of instruction and drills and classes on this in real depth. So tonight I'm just going to barely scratch the surface. So I'm going to cover a bunch of stuff really quick. Get ready, here we go. And we are live tonight, so yeah, you're going to see everything. So I taught you the 3-strike rule. If you're taking a shot, strike 1, hey, what's that? Strike 2, okay, you better pay attention. You might not know the shot. Strike 3, if you got 3 strikes, there's a good chance you haven't shot that kind of shot in so long you're really rusty and sloppy. So you shoot it until you consistently keep making shot after shot after shot. And you're pretty convinced you're not going to miss anymore. And I did miss a fairly simple shot in a terrible, horrible position. And then I got that cue ball back here. So there I am, literally, almost literally, that's not even a 1/16 of an inch off the point. So I'm like right on the point, and I'm awkward in this pocket, and then I got to shoot a dead straight in stop shot with this ball sitting right here. So if you caught the beginning of the show, I was just really warming up for you. For myself, I just kind of lost a little track of time. So let's go through a bunch of stuff. And you're going to watch this several times because I'm going to say things really only once until you can get it. Let's go through one real simple system so you understand a little bit about the diamonds, okay? Let's say you're in a position here where you've got to kick in this 8 ball. Maybe you're playing a game of 9 ball. So there's a 9 ball on the table, so nobody's getting too crazy with me, okay? And we're going to say your cue ball's here. Here, let's just go ahead and put the 9 ball there, and it's in the way. And it's too close for you to jump it. You really can't. So there's an obstruction, okay? You get that. Okay, the bottom line is, this is one system that is so great to use. Anytime the cue ball's within about a diamond from the rail, and you need to kick a ball. And we're going to leave this one in the pocket for starters. So from this point here, you count how many diamonds you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just put it on number 5 for simple math so you can count, okay? So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So one of the most important things you have to understand about calculating diamonds is the table is twice as long as it is wide. No, I'm not being condescending. I'm making sure you understand something. Therefore, because the table is twice as long as it is wide, you have to remember to count your rail factors, that the short rail gets counted in half diamonds in order to equal what the table is in full diamonds. And this first kick shot I'm going to teach you does exactly that. So if we can call the pocket number 1, the diamond, this diamond right here, which is just a ½ inch in front of on the shelf, that's number 1. A half a diamond from that is number 2. Another half a diamond from that is counted as 3, 4, 5. Just remember, number 5 is always in the middle. And then you can count backwards, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then you have 6, 7, and 8. Now, here's the thing. Whatever range of diamonds you are up the table in full diamond count, that's a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then from this position right here, I'm going to shoot at diamond number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to match up 5 and 5. Now, once you do that with one tip of running English, the standard formula for running English is 2 tips to the side and 1 tip up. That's standard. This is one of the very, very few times you modify, and it is a half of the running English formula, which is 2 and 1. This is 1 and 1. 1 tip over, 1 tip up. So whatever distance you're at, if you're here, that's 1, 2, 3. If you're here, 4, 5, 6. So wherever you are from here, shoot at that same number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Match up 5 and 5. Now, let me say this so you understand. If this cue ball's moved up just a little bit, and so there's 5 and 5 right there. I'm going to put the cue ball right under there, we'll say. You're on the line, 5 and 5. But if the cue ball were here, then in the same distance that you would move here, so this is a half. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you're on number 4. That would match up to 1, 2, 3, 4. See, that would match up to this diamond. So if you're on 4 and this is on 5, then you want to measure in between. So starting from the middle of here and to the middle of this would be between 4 and 5, you're going to go right in the half mark of that. And that's where that is. Now, wherever you are on the table, you can make that same adjustment. So if you're down here, now I'm measuring 4 to 4, and then here I'm measuring 3 to 3, but it's just a hair past 3 to the left. So whatever that number is, then when you shoot at that number and then add 1 tip of English and shoot that at the rail, it's going to become a natural roll to you pocketing this. So wherever you are from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Match up 6 to 6. The cue ball's slightly off. It's actually at 5.5. Add 1 tip of English. And once again, there it goes. Okay? Yeah, I know. You're all dying to see it. Okay, hit the ball. So wherever you are, here we are. 1, 2. Now you're going to measure. 1, 2. Measure up to the top. Just aim straight at number 2. Add 1 tip of English. And the cue ball should just be coming straight back down here. So look, this is how you operate this whole 2 plus 2 system. Doing this where whatever the distance is here. Now, you say, okay, so what if you had to hit the ball here and your cue ball's here? This is 0. Wherever the target destination point is, that's 0. So 1, 2, 3. All you got to do is go 1, 2, 3. From this position here, you can aim at number 3, add 1 full tip of English, and you should be able to come back and hit that 8 ball, and you're not giving up. Ooh, just nicked it. Wow. Did not. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Do it again. I can't stand when I do that. There you go. That's more like it, right? Yeah. Boom. There you go. So you're not giving up ball in hand. So practice this. Remember, 1 tip up, 1 tip of running English. So whichever side you're going to, that. Now, if this ball's out in the middle of the table and this ball's here, one of the things you can do is you can take the track into this pocket, okay, from here. Let's try to figure this out because now I'm curious. Technically, I am from here 1, 1.5. So I am at 1, there's 2, 1.5. So let's just get right into that. Right in there, 1 tip of English, and boom. Oh, look at that, would have went 1, 1.5. Okay, so I told you earlier, make sure this ball is within about a diamond off the cushion, and then you could use that same measurement to where it is. That's pretty easy. Let me move on. I'm going to show you another one. Okay, when you're measuring 4-rail diamond kicks, 5-rail diamond kicks, all you need to remember are some basic starting points. Oh, again, all these are covered in detail in DITV. Remember, when you're doing 3-rail diamond systems, your destination is always 20 and your origination is always 50. The reason is because this is the 10-20 diamond, and off of this diamond you always have a direct line going into that pocket. And that's what happens. You can see, so 50 minus 20 gives you 10, 20, 30. So you shoot at the 30 diamond, okay? Now watch, I'm going to show you 2 very important lessons right now. So here comes I just miscued that, so don't even mind me. I gotta get some chalk in here real quick. Okay. Okay. One of the most important things you have to be able to remember is if the table's running long or short. So I'm going to show you when you shoot exactly at the 30 diamond, and this is full running English, 2 tips to the side and 1 tip up. Watch where this cue ball stops. It's going to stop about a diamond short right there, because that's how this table runs. So I need to make a 1 diamond adjustment. So when I'm here, and you need to check the corners of any table that you're going to play on, just roll a ball from one end or the other, coming out of this corner pocket, aiming at this 3rd diamond, 1 diamond above the side pocket, and see if the ball's running short or running long, or if it goes in the hole. You're going to make that adjustment, because right now, while I aim at the 30 diamond, 50 minus 20 is 30, but I've got a 1 diamond adjustment to make for this table. So all I'm going to do is just shoot higher by 1 diamond, and that ball's going to go straight in the hole. So whatever that ball came in short, okay, if it comes in 3/4 of a diamond, then make a 3/4 of a diamond adjustment from 30 to 3/4 of a diamond. If it came in only a 1/2 a diamond short, if it came in even a 1/2 a diamond long, then you're especially going to have to make an adjustment on the long side. So that is for 3 rails. Now, going to 4 rails, one of the key things that you want to understand about this little system is if you could match up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you can match up, you're matching up these diamonds, you're matching up 5 to 5, 4 to 4. So here's what's going to happen, okay? Let's say we got to make this 5 ball. Now, all of these measurements are in detail in the all the drill books and the drills on DITV, that you get all of them, and it shows you all the different increments that you can shoot from. So let's say the cue ball's here, okay, we're coming up, we're 1, 2, 3, I'm going 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to see if I can't put that 5 ball in the corner pocket. Here we go. What are the chances? What are the odds? Whoa! Well, there you have it. Okay, again, I don't like missing, so I'm going to do it one more time. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to adjust to 1, 2, 3, and then I'm going to adjust my cue position. Here we go. That's more like it. That's more like it. So there you have it, and that is how you're going to work with 4 rails. And again, you need to learn all the different increments. Okay, all I did was come up here, 3 to 3, and boom. So if you have to go 5 rails, okay, that's a fun one. One simple way to remember that is if you were to aim this diamond to this first diamond, so let's call that 1 to 1, this one's going 2 to 2, and this one's going 3 to 3. So wherever that cue ball is in relation to that same exact line right here, shoot into that diamond right here. And that's 5, okay? I didn't put a ball up there so that you're all wondering whether I'm going to make 5 rails or not. So we'll put a ball up there. Once again, okay, let's move the cue ball here. Okay, where am I? 1 to 1, 2 to 2, 3 to 3. But look, I'm not actually at 3 and I'm not at 2. So once again, when you take these diamonds and you go half, then I'm going to make a half change up there. So you're going to measure diamonds, whether you're kicking or banking, it doesn't matter. You'll still make the object ball, whether it's the cue ball or the playing ball, that you're trying to make it travel, it will still go to the same aiming point. And that doesn't matter whether you guys in the wheelchairs, if you're using bridges to shoot. Let's just say, for example, let's say this cue ball's here. And let's just say that I was in a bridging situation and I'm actually sitting down in a chair, and I'm going to first of all take my measurement, and I'm going to go 2 to 2, I'm going to go 3 to 3, and I see I'm in the half of that. Then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to have my bridge, so I'm going to kind of work a little bit like you guys might here, okay? And I've done this in the wheelchairs with the guys. It's really a ride, okay? I'm not saying I'm thrilled you guys are riding those chairs, but I'm thrilled you've utilized your courage and capacity to play well in spite of the chair, okay? So let's go ahead and take this shot. Let me see if I can do this how I would have you do it. Okay, so I am going 2 tips to the side and 1 tip up. So I am using running English. Here goes. Oh, now you get the point? I just did. Well, you know what? That would have made the 9 ball. So that's how you could work on that. Honestly, that would have been terrific. But you know me, guys. I'm shooting. I got to shoot it till I get it right. And make sure I go. Okay, I'm going to get down here. I'm going to do this again. Okay, so once again, 2 to 2, 3 to 3. I'm actually split in the middle right here. So one of the things I recommend to everybody, always put your cue into the bridge as far as you're going to have it back like your fingers, and then move up to the cue ball. Don't put the bridge up and try to get up. You're going to mess up so many times, you'll scratch. Put the bridge on your shoulder like I am right now and hold it down. If you got to shoot sidearm, get used to sidearm. There's sidearm. I always love the adjusted pro bridge because on the fly I can move it to where I want it. Here we go. Ready. Twice in a row? Seriously? I can't make that up. Let's see what I got. Here, I got another ball. You get it out of the way. You lost your turn. Okay, I'm on the same margin. 1 to 1, 2 to 2. I'm still in the middle. I'm going on 3. All right, nobody moving. Nobody will get hurt. Here goes. You love me now. Look what's happening. Come on. Come on. I hit it. And it actually, yeah, I think it did hit the side. So that's no foul. I could have made that. You get the answer there. Okay, that was fun. Very good. Very cool. Okay, let's learn one more thing. So that's 3 diamonds, 4 diamonds, 5 diamonds. By the way, when you're banking, okay, same thing is happening. Let's just go through this. Let's say this is the shot right here. And the table, 50 minus 20 is 30. And this is actually technically right here in line. So for the sake of making our life easy, and we already know the table's running a diamond short, but you want to add running English to the cue ball. So what you're going to do is I'm going to hit this with bottom right, which is going to put left on the 10 ball. And that's going to give it the result of running English. Let's see if we can't bank this 10 ball in the corner. Ready, here we go. And what are the chances? Pretty good. Oh, yeah, stick English. Okay, so anyway, the bottom leg, you see the measurement of it. Just go to work and work on it. Whether you're doing 1 rail kicking or 1 rail banking, it's all the same thing. If you had to kick this in, here's something you could simply do. Find the center point between these 2. Measure to the mirror straight across, pick it up, and parallel shift. That's not utilizing the diamonds, but if you did need to use the diamonds, then you might do something like, okay, I'm 1, 2, 3. Okay, what's half of 3? It's 1.5. So if I take this point right here and then I venture off to this, you're going to see it's never going to work. It's the angle's off. So you can't really use diamond counting for that particular type of calculation. Then of course there's the pivot system. When you go from here, you bring it into here, and then you pull it back, and then you take the measurement, and boom, there is where you're going to aim to kick at that ball. But if you didn't actually kick at that ball, let's say it was just right there for banking purposes. Okay, so even if you're going to bank the ball, you just use the same calculation to make the measurement that you're making. Okay, now that's a lot of diamond stuff and a lot of extra time, but okay, on DITV, listen everybody, right now I think honestly it's like $87 for my entire library of books, videos, DVDs. We just got a brand new series I just finished. I just finished 3 full seasons that are in the can, and we're gonna be putting these up on DITV so you can look forward to them. I've got so much real teaching and training coaching content that you're going to want. If you would just please get your subscription and be able to access all of this kind of teaching, but in real detail, so you're not, being so rushed. Okay, thanks for the questions. I hope that helped. Remember, if you're kicking or banking, the same point on the rail. If you're going to make running English a need, then 2 tips and 1 up. If you're doing the half on the 2+2, which is only one of the many systems we have for 2 rail kicking. And then don't forget, go on the website and look up the bank rail angle calculator, the BRAC, B-R-A-C, the bank rail angle calculator. I created this years ago. It gives you the exact point of contact on the cushion, on the rail, excuse me. This is the cushion, this is the rail. It shows you the exact point on the rail that you aim at for all of your 1 rail and 2 rail kicking, all of your banking, your 30 and 90 degree carom, and it gives you for half table, it also gives you the measurement for doing 3 rail kicking. We just know it does. And it comes with the complete tutorial of learning every one of the calculating moves to be able to, in competition, see them like that. And you know, if you have an M1A1, I happen to have one on, the whole diagram is right on my cue. Anything that I could do to try to help, any more questions y'all have, thank you so much. I still have many more questions I have time to work on, but send me more, please. I'll never run out. All right, I love you guys. Thank you. Aim straight, shoot straight, split the pockets. That's the drill instructor way. Thanks for joining me tonight. I love you guys. God bless you. Bye-bye.